Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, we're going to find out what you're hiding. We're going to find out what you're hiding. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. This reading is kind of similar to the mask that you wear, or the mask that you're hiding behind. But I asked slightly different questions, so we get slightly different answers. I am going to use the Wild Unknown Oracle. It's like watching for a broken heart. Isn't that? Or cautiously. This feels more like cautiously watching, or cautiously watching your broken heart. That's interesting. The Energy Oracle deck. And then, the Tower. The teeny tiny Everyday Witch deck is what I'm going to use here. So you can see it's more oracle, so there's a lot of intuitive reading that comes out with this. I'm going to kind of like find out kind of who you obviously are to people, what people kind of obviously see about you, but then we're going to see what it is that you're hiding, and why you're hiding that, how this affects your relationships, advice for you, and outcomes if you follow advice. So that's what we got for you, Saggy. It's a general reading, my friends, so because it's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. I do apologize if I'm a little bit like slurring with my words. I had an adjustment on Thursday, and things have moved and I got a sore on my tongue, so it hurts to talk a bit. So I apologize now if my articulation is not perfect. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, who you are, what people really see about you, what they really know. Oh, the Lamb, you're sweet and innocent. You're so sweet and innocent, Sagittarius. There's a part about you they don't know. Somebody's not seeing everything. I don't know. You know what? I have to say, those Sagittariuses that I know, yeah, well, I know a couple of female Sagittariuses and two male Sagittarius. It's actually all pretty kind-hearted. But I kind of feel like, don't go the wrong way with Sagittarius. It's kind of like any fire sign. You're going to get burnt. But yeah, there's a very gentle, sweet side of you. I'm feeling like there's something that you're hoping for in the spring. You know what's really curious is that Scorpio got this. Was it Scorpio? But they got it in what they were hiding. This is just you out in the open. So there is a sense, though, like that's kind of something about the spring, like a getting spring lamb. So I feel like that there's something that with the grounded energy here with the earth symbol, almost as if that there's something that you're sitting still on, waiting for, something to do with the spring. But there is also a sense of you being kind of new and fresh, innocent. So it kind of feels like maybe you're coming into a new cycle after closing something a little more heavier, a little more dark off. So that's kind of like the obvious thing that people are seeing. So now what are you hiding? Oh, the nightingale. Oh, that's interesting. You're hiding the nightingale. The nightingale is to me almost like the message, the song, the note that we get, letting us know that the darkness is almost gone. Even though there's no twilight in the air, because the nightingale is the one that will sing before any other bird. Most of the birds will start singing when there's a little bit of twilight in the sky early in the morning, and the sun has not completely, it really almost hasn't even risen at all. This is not even risen. So you are hiding something. This is could be even a message, communication, some sort of communication or message that you are hiding, or you're sitting on right now, waiting really patiently and sweetly. And it might have something to do with the spring. I don't know. We'll see how this develops. We got more decks to go. Why are you hiding this? The Bear, because you're grounded. You're firm in your belief about something. You are firm in your belief about something. Also, this is like the bears hibernate, which is really funny because we're talking about the spring. Something is, you're anticipating something happening for you in the spring. Either receiving some sort of communication and you're keeping kind of mums about it, you're not saying anything, or you feel like you're going to be communicating something. And maybe it's some sort of ending to a dark period that you've been in. But why are you hiding your true self? I want to say there's a sense of hibernation here. Like taking some time out, weathering a storm. Because hibernating is not really resting and recovering. It's actually going through the resources that you've already accumulated for yourself during a difficult time. So that's what hibernating is. There's no more food to eat. It's cold and it's windy and there's lots of snow. So you better just change your metabolism. Change your metabolism. Maybe you're changing your metabolism even too. Change your metabolism. Live off of how you've already built yourself up to weather a storm. The storm is some kind of darkness. And the spring. It doesn't literally have to be spring, but there's an awful lot of that symbolism here. It just feels like it's a point in time where you come out of this hibernation and you start living again. How this affects your relationships. Oh, people are waiting for you too. It's so funny. The otter. People or someone are happily, hopefully waiting for you. The otter is the happiest little one on the deck. They're so happy. They love everything they do. It's so great. Just a cute little video of this mummy otter and her little baby on her tummy. Oh my God. I just watch it for hours. And baby's sleeping and she's sleeping and she wakes up and it's almost like she looks and sees, he's so cute, I cannot touch him. Anyways. So maybe you're so cute they just can't not touch you. So you're in your hibernation right now. But the otter, how does it affect? Yeah, there's like this way. Oh, that I'm thinking, why do I feel like that energy was already here? Because I'm like, not really getting that from the lamb. It was the rabbit at the bottom of the deck after the pre-shuffle, before I shuffled it on camera for you. Huh. There is a sense of standing and waiting. His otter's got a little bit of tummy there. He's been not hibernating. He's been filling up. So people are waiting for you because you're not obviously present. Advice for you. Oh, the panther. Oh, that's strong. You might need to be strong about something. You definitely have guidance here. You have very strong guidance, very strong angelic guidance that can get almost anybody through anything, even the darkest periods of time here. Follow your guidance. That's the strongest advice I get from that card. So you're asking for advice, and the advice is to follow your guidance. Follow the advice. Well, we will expand on this. There might be something going on in your world, in your life, that is still a little bit toxic, or there's something toxic around you, because this panther goes in and cuts that right out. Cuts the devil energy out of something. Follow the lead on this. Follow the lead. Like, I don't know what it could be that you're dealing with. There could be someone in your life that's a little bit toxic. It could be some situation in your life that feels a little bit toxic. It could be a habit of some sort. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that this could be, but cut it out. Follow the lead at least. Kind of see how the universe is guiding you to cut something out. Outcome if you follow the advice. Hearing your ancestors and being guided out of the darkness, being guided out of the unknown, being pushed beyond your fears to live again, to live again. Wow. You have two cards in here that for me represent ancestral guidance. You have the bear and then you have the bat. The bat is two. The bear shows up actually for me more because it's earth energy, like someone who could physically be in your life and is kind of divine, the universe is working through them to influence you somehow. So that's kind of how I see the bear, as an angelic guide. And then the bat, though, is an ancestral guide that has passed. So this is a lot about listening to your intuition. There might be something toxic around you that's blocking you from hearing your ancestors. Because the outcome is, if you listen to this advice, you follow the lead on how to remove something toxic, your outcome is to hear your ancestors. Perhaps, again, maybe there's just been a sense of not connecting well with your guidance system, your guidance team. Oh, you have the scorpion at the bottom. And the hyena. Oh, and the camel. Wow, this kind of feels like dealing with something toxic. The scorpion and the hyena. Like, there's two sides to something. There could be two sides to someone that you're dealing with, and it almost feels as if it's pushing you to a point of reacting, being reactive, instinctively reacting. Can't take it anymore. Straw that breaks the camel's back kind of feeling. Oh, the camel. I was wondering why the camel's here. Balance. That's what would bring balance. When the straw that breaks the camel's back finally hits, then you've created balance in the environment. This is an intriguing reading. I feel like I'm pulling out some tea here, man. It's like, ooh. Come on, let's try that one more time. So let's see how we get deeper information about this. So it does kind of feel like, okay, with the lamb, somebody might see you as really naive and innocent, and they can take advantage of you maybe. I'm not trying to put any thoughts in your head, but just with what is sitting here, because there's like some others in your life that I feel like you aren't connecting with. You're not connecting with some other people in your life. They're kind of hopefully waiting for you. Like, these people enjoy your company. The otter's really happy to see you, all that stuff. You're going through some dark period here and trying to see the light of day in it. Waiting for that, hoping for that. You're hibernating. Again, it's talking about your energy being pulled away from something or someone or a group. And then this innocence, and then this underlying combining with it. A hyena and a scorpion is not a good energy. And then the straw, I've often described the scorpion card as, that's just it. It just strikes, that's enough of this shit. You know, everybody's sitting at family dinner, and somebody asks whoever made dinner, can you pass the salt, please? The salt? You telling me I don't put enough seasoning in this food? No. That's the straw that breaks the camel's back. The reaction might be completely inappropriate to the situation, but it's a buildup. And this is telling me, the advice for you, if you have the Panther here, you would be advised to take some sort of action to cut something toxic out of your life. Now, how do people kind of see you? The Lamb. And your ancestors are trying to communicate to you. Maybe this is even the energy of like a relationship. This could even just be ancestral. Could be physical people in your life, or it could be ancestral energy that's having difficulty getting through to you because something is blocking your energy, is blocking the pathway. Jeez, these cards are out of, jeez. Anxiety flew out, but let's see. Let's do this. I want to do it. Hair. I'm getting my hair cut next week. It's just a trim. I'm getting some more layers put in again. Anyways. Somebody's distracting you. I'm very distracted in this reading, and that was distracting. Someone's distracting you. That's the toxic behavior. Okay. Oh, yeah, look, adjacent possibilities. Huh. Is it how someone in particular is seeing you in this reading? Or people in general? I'm feeling more and more like someone in particular. You have a lot of options here. You are seen as having a lot of options. Seen as having a lot of options, having a new start, but there's still some sort of darkness that hangs around you that others aren't seeing. Somebody might take you for overly innocent or naive. I'm not going to say anything until I see where the rest of the cards go, because I don't want to plant any ideas into anyone's head. Like words can be very suggestive, but there is the possibility, if you're resonating, that someone's behavior around you is a little bit toxic, and it's pulling you away from what perhaps you should really be doing with these ancestors, because that's what they're there to guide us all with. And they might be giving you so many possibilities that it leaves you feeling a little bit uncertain. Okay. Oh, dang. Yeah. Look. Okay. Deceit. Maybe you're hiding something. No, maybe you're hiding something. It's possible. But there's a desire to speak out about something that's hidden here. However that plays out. I mean, energy could be reversed. I'm just going to keep reading what's coming out here. But that looks like there's something that you're hiding. Well, this is actually what you're hiding. This is the pile of what you're hiding. You're hiding deceit. You might be hiding from others that someone's deceiving you. There might be something that you've been wanting to say that you haven't said. So that's just coming, it's like being displayed as deceptive. The webs we weave. Okay, why are you hiding this? Angel of Strength. Wow. Oh, This feels like, again, because it's the hibernation energy, Angel of Strength. I do feel like you're at your final reserve here. You're at your final, if this is just the reserves that you've used to get yourself through something difficult, a difficult time, the idea of hibernating, you're getting to the end of the reserves. You've got an angel here helping you kind of keep your self-control in check. Utilizing the last bit of reserves that you have. How this affects your relationships. Angel of Balance. Angel of Balance. All good things. I'm hearing all good things. All good things. Angel of Balance. So only all good things. Wanting balance in relationships. Anticipating balance in relationships. Hoping for balance in relationships. Knowing that balance in relationships brings happiness. Advice for you. This is curious. Appreciation. Wow. The Panther. It just feels like undoing a wrong with the Panther. Undoing a wrong. And appreciation. Are you fully appreciated in a situation? Are you fully appreciating a situation? There's a lot of questions in this reading, and I won't pretend to have all the answers, but there definitely is a lot of questions to think about in this. Outcome. Oh, your ancestors will lead you to happiness and love and hope and joy and freedom. That seems like a good result. We've got to get some tarot on the scene here. Being a tarot reader, I do feel like I will get a little more. Ooh, we have hostilities at the bottom. Could be something hostile, which I don't want to completely discount, because you have the Scorpion and the Hyena. Something here isn't quite right. Could be King of Swords energy too. Like it could be dealing with someone who's an air sign. Or there's a bit of defensive energy. Defensive energy, you're trying to make something very clear. in a kind of a clinical way. Or maybe the clinical is the problem. I don't know if there's a problem. I think there's some sort of... Let's pull out one tarot card for each of these positions. Oh, look, you have the Chariot with who you really are. The Lamb and adjacent possibilities. So yeah, this way or that way. Which way should you go? You definitely... It's almost like you're at a crossroads. People or someone sees this, that you're at a crossroads. Which way do you go at this point? There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of different ways that things could turn out or things that you could find in your future. And being the Lamb, I do feel like you are kind of innocent here. There's definitely an innocence about you in terms of going down all these possibilities, and they're probably ones that you haven't explored before. So there is a sense of like sort of Page of Pentacles, like just trying to learn along the way here, because you're walking down a path that you haven't been on. It's good. Okay. So what you're hiding here, Nightingale and Deceit. The Four of Swords. There we go. And that takes us into the hibernation. So you are hiding that you're resting. You're resting on something. You're perhaps resting on something that you think is deceitful, and you're trying to get the clarity. You're trying to find the clarity through it. You're trying to speak your truth, or you're trying to hear the truth. The Bear and the Angel of Strength with why you hide your true self. The Knight of Cups. Oh, see, but this is the outcome if you follow advice here. So it's almost like you're trying to steer yourself exactly to the outcome that even your ancestors are trying to work with you on. So an open heart, feeling creative and excited. Yeah. Flying above the sharks. Flying above the sharks here. What the hell? All right, how this affects your relationships? Otter and Angel of Balance. Oh, the Five of Swords. Oh, there could have been some sort of an ending here. Some sort of an ending, or it feels like there's no way to win in a certain situation. I mean, it could be also reflective of your energy being pulled away from something or a group or a person. But yeah, anticipating righting a wrong. I keep kind of getting that here. And I don't know if it's you feeling like you need to right a wrong, or you feel like someone should be righting a wrong with you, where you two energies need to come together to right a wrong. Advice. The Panther and Appreciation. The Magician. Oh. Yeah, it's time. Okay, wow, I love this too, because the Magician has a black cat on the table with the Panther. So it's time to manifest with a very powerful spirit guide here. I might pull out more cards in this little area to get you more detail, because there's something about really appreciating yourself. Manifesting a better circumstance. Okay, I'm hearing manifest a better circumstance or a better situation. Well, where all parties are appreciated. I don't know what you're dealing with, but... Okay, the outcome is follow the advice. The Bat and the fourth chakra. The Nine of Swords. Something that you've been anxious about. You might be anxious about this. You might have some anxiety about it. I mean, it's the fourth chakra, so it's your heart chakra. And it feels something like what your ancestors are guiding you towards. So it has something to do with your fate. Maybe you're having trouble accepting a certain fate in the future. Because, well, we have heart and mind here. So there's a conflict between what you believe perhaps your path should be, or what you should be doing, and what your heart is telling you. So I do kind of see some sort of like in your head. In your head about getting through this darkness. The World and the Death card is the bottom. That's a pretty big ending energy. Ooh, a big, big ending. And rebirth. You got the Lamb, so you're ready for the rebirth. Here, I just want to be a little more clear for you with advice. Look at this. Split, Judgment, and Three of Swords. Rise above your broken heart. Rise above your broken heart. Almost like that kind of felt like, and then we have the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. There's more than one way to do this. What is this appreciation about? Why is this appreciation card here for advice for Sagittarius? The Hermit. Oh. So either, yeah, see, it kind of feels like you're hiding your energy. People are waiting for your energy. Definitely, like, you can't be appreciated. You can't appreciate those things around you if you're in a sort of a hibernating, hermiting energy. Because this feels like moving forward, but there's an anxiety here. I'm going to say you got the Star. Got the Star and the Eight of Swords at the bottom. Oh, it's almost like you're trying to rise above something that feels like it's kind of precarious. What was this? Oh yeah, the World and the Death card. Huh. I feel like these are like little steps almost. It feels a lot like these are little steps to take. Moving forward with something. That's what I have, Sag. I'm going to go do the extended. With the extended, I use Oracle and Tarot cards. I'm going to ask how you can improve your relationships, what your inner child would tell you about what it is that you're hiding, and how to release your true potential. Thank you so much, Saggies. Until next time, to be gentle with yourselves. Bye.